Give me that 8-ball, stick it up my nose. I want to get high off that powder blow and sniff away. Hey, what's up, man? Richkid, Kevo, season 1, episode 5, high class individuals. I got my co-host here.
Franko.
And I got a special guest, man. My boy, D. Coya, man, in the building, man, representing Grambling, man.
All right. GSU, man. It's good to be here with you guys, man.
Yeah.
Man, it's been a long time coming for you, bro.
Man, we like I said before, man, we manifested it, and now it's here, man.
No, for sure, man. It's been, these 10 years in the making for you, for sure. Everybody's been telling, hey, you need to do a podcast, bro, and here you are, man.
We finally did it. Happy New Year, man. First episode of the new year, by the way, too, y'all.
Happy 2024, for sure.
Anything you want to say, Q, Franko?
Oh, man, let's just talk some shit.
All right, man, look. So I told y'all, man, on Facebook, if anybody follow me, I told y'all I'm going to show y'all, or at least try to give y'all the steps on how to get 100,000 in credit, man. And this is really for anybody who has little to no credit when nothing on their credit. Now, we're going to be talking about other stuff, too. We're going to get into the Katt Williams. We're going to get into sports, whatever we feel like talking about. We're going to get into college life, everything. But anyway, let's just kick this shit off real quick, man. No hesitation, no wait. If you have little to no credit with nothing on your credit, I want you to go to Credit Karma. Go down to suggested credit cards. It's going to let you know the credit cards that you can apply for. A lot of people have secured credit cards, right? So this is the thing, how you can bypass the secure credit cards, or if you have to wait. Sometimes you just got to wait the 6 months, man. Put your money up. It's your money. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to get the OPM, other people's money. So sometimes you just got to put your money up, wait the 6 months, apply for a real credit card. Now, if you're at the real credit card stage, go to suggested credit cards and apply for the best one. You want to do annual fee $0, and the APRs on these credit cards going to be high regardless. Ain't no way to get around that. Pay your damn bills. Now, with that being said, I'd like to have 4, 5, 6, 7 credit cards, man. And the reason that being is because it gets the debt to credit ratio up. So everybody say, hey, keep your credit card under 30%, whatever the case. I try to keep it under 2, 3%. And that's going to make it easier. Let's just say, for instance, you get $55,000 in credit, and you're only spending $1,000 on maybe 2 credit cards, so you got $2,000 in debt. You ain't even going over nowhere close to fucking 30%. You're nowhere close to it. So now you're looking at Macklin. You guys want to get cars. You guys want to get houses. I'm finna be making it easy for y'all to do that. Anybody got a question so far? Let's get into it, man.
I don't have any questions though, but for sure, like the way you go about that is, you know, kind of different than a lot of people would. Mm-hmm. For me, I've heard the horror stories of having credit cards, and I come from the standpoint if I don't have the money, I'm not gonna buy it. Like it's right. Like I don't even like playing that credit card game, but I understand that it's a game as well. So once you understand how to play that credit card game, like you said, using other people's money to get what you want and then getting it for your benefit, then it's, hey, look, more power to you, because, you know, you can do a lot of things with it. But, you know, I still hear the horror stories, and it kind of like, hey, you know what? If I don't have the money, if I can't buy it twice, then I don't need it. So, you know, I kind of stay away from them. But I do see the benefits of it, though, for sure.
You don't deal with credit, period?
I don't want to say I don't deal with it, period. Like, if I don't have to, I try not to. But, I mean, the way the world is set up, you have to use credit for something. If you want to buy a house, you want to buy a car, you want to do things with business, most of the time you need credit. So you have to play the game. But if I don't have to, you know, deal with credit, I'd rather just do it outright cash. If I got the cash for it, I'd just rather spend the cash. That's just my view on it.
I hear a lot of people say shit like keep your utilization under 30%. Right, but I've done a little research, and I'm now hearing that you should keep your utilization anywhere between 2 and 9%. What's your take on that, man?
Here's the thing, man.
Or what do you do? What is your utilization like?
My utilization is really like 3%.
Right. You said that.
I don't pay the minimum. I don't pay if I owe. Let's say we're gonna keep it real simple. If I owe Citibank $100 and they say, hey, the minimum is $40, I'm paying the $100, man. I'm getting it out the way.
For sure.
Credit is also about being responsible. So if I see that you can't maintain a good credit line or something like that, I'm also gonna probably judge you on how you live in your life. Unfortunately, it's damn near like if you walk into somebody's car and the car is junky. You walk into somebody's house, their house is junky. You damn near judging them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
like you said, pay your bills.
Man, pay your
If
bills.
you use somebody else's money, pay your bills.
When I first got in tune with this credit, because I was scared as hell of credit, man. My people tried to keep me away from credit. When I first got in tune with credit, I was on the phone with my brother and I said, man, this interest rate is 24.97%. I said, bro, how do I get around that? He said, bro, I'm not even looking at the interest rates because I'm finna pay my bills. And I'm probably not going to even wait the whole month to pay it. As soon as I'm swiping that card, that pending charge is not posted, I'm paying it. So, I mean, y'all want to get an 837 credit score. I posted that shit on Facebook. 837 credit score. I posted that one of my credit cards has a limit of $37,000. This is how you playing, man. This is how we're balling. Y'all want to get a car, and you go into these car dealerships. They're looking at the job that you're working at. The car that you're looking at is probably $60,000. You're probably only making $40,000 a year. It ain't gonna happen, man. They're not gonna let you walk away with that car, and it's probably to your best interest.
Yeah, true. I agree with the as soon as you swipe on the credit card, have that money to hurry up and pay that bill like right away before you even post. I agree with that. But that's playing the game though, like getting the benefits of the credit card, but also making sure your bill is getting taken care of. Because there's a lot of benefits that come with those credit cards, the perks and stuff that you use, the rewards you can accumulate from it. So
it's crazy that you say that, bro. I promise you, man. I was just in Walmart, and I was buying something, man. I think it was like $50. I swiped my card, and it said use 1,500 reward points. I got the damn shit for free, man. I didn't even know. So when you get these credit cards, you have rewards, man. And unfortunately, I don't really look at them too tough. But say, for instance, sometimes the rewards be on groceries. I looked at one of my Discovers. They got 5% on restaurants right now. So if I go to restaurants, I'm getting 5% cash back. Also, y'all, man, y'all get this cash back stuff, man. Gee, it's just really money sitting in the bank for y'all, man.
Yeah.
You can rack that up.
For sure.
Hey, my lip just touched this mic. Do I have anything to be worried about, bro? I know. What the fuck, man? Like, my bad, but you know what I'm saying? A lot of mouths have been on this mic, G.
Hopefully not.
But, crazier things have happened.
Now, with the cars, man, let me tell y'all something about the cars. A lot of people, it's tax time. Tax time is around the way, man. A lot of people are finna go into these people's establishment with $5,000 to $10,000, man, and give these people their money. I'm gonna tell you, man, you can walk away with a car with $0 down. Let me just let you know that real quick.
But you gotta have credit for that, though, right?
Yeah.
It depends on the type of car you're trying to get and who finance you.
True.
Period. If they're finance you, the car place that you go to, I like to go to established car lots. I like to go to Lincoln, Fords, Chevys, because they're going to, they're going to, man, what you call it?
No, they stay away from Western the street.
Western Ave? Oh, yeah, Halsted. Yeah, man, I stay away from places like that. Now, say, for instance, man, my first car I ever had, I put $0 down. That's what I was seeing my people do. I didn't have a cosigner also, man. I'm walking in here. I'm standing on business. They want to sell that car. They want that car off their lot, but you got to make it make sense, man. You got to be coming in there with some type of money in your pocket, man.
Oh, for sure.
Now, so say, for instance, you got 5 Gs. You putting 5 Gs down. You just gave these people 5 Gs. Let's just say, for instance, you lost your job next month. They coming for that car, man. Don't even think in your head like, oh, man, I just put $5,000 down. They don't care, man. They want their $400 now.
Right. They'll come take that car and resell it and make
so
more
you
money
might as
off
well
it,
just
for
keep that 5 Gs in your pocket and spread that out through the months.
So we'll get a CPN.
Hey, so we had a conversation with a guy named Zydri.
I'm just
Zydri told y'all what's going to happen. Once y'all get out of that jam, go hit Zydri up. Zydri, man.
Hell no.
Moving on, man. We'll probably get back into credit a little bit later, but moving on, man. Katt Williams.
Oh, man.
Man, what y'all think about it? What you think about it?
That's to ask the guest, man. Did you check that out?
Yeah, no, I checked it out. It was actually I follow Club Shay Shay, and I saw the video, and I was like, man, I'm gonna watch it later. And then Kev hit me. He was like, "Bro, did you watch that video?" I was like, "No, I didn't watch it, but since you're talking about it, let me go check it out." Man, that dude, you can tell he been harboring that for a while, man. That's been sitting on his chest. He was like, okay, he did his research and he presented facts. And one thing you see is that everyone he talked about, they came out, they said something, but they couldn't deny what he said. I mean, so I feel like with anybody, if you're gonna confront somebody about something, you got to have facts, you got to have receipts, and something that's irrefutable, and that's what he did. So I feel like, he said what he said. Now some of the things may have been embellished a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Him running on the basketball course and he ran a 4-4. Like, come on, Cat. Like,
but his video out here, he did it.
No, he didn't. No, that was hand timed, man. You need to go send him to the combine in February. See what he does.
Yeah. I think I believe some of what he said. I don't believe all of it either. Sure. He said something like he wrote Money Mike's part on next Friday.
Well, Q came out and said that the part was written already, but he added to it. And they had to keep adding to the role. So he said there was some truth, but it was some, like I said, some a little bit embellished.
And Katt Williams also said that they never auditioned Ricky Smiley for that role. Ice Cube said that they did audition Ricky Smiley. It's just Katt Williams was more fit. Every day he came to work prepared. So, how you feel about that interview?
Man, I kind of feel like, we digging too deep into it, and that y'all. But as a whole, like as a whole group, man, like I feel like he's rich, Shannon Sharp is rich, and the guys that he mentioned are rich, and we got our own problems. So I feel like, man, the credit game that I just told y'all about, the credit game that Zydri spoke on, the stories of Q's past are more like, we are more basically, we should be using that, man. We should be using what we're talking about. Katt Williams, bro, that's entertainment, man. Give it a day and move on, man. We shouldn't still be talking about this, making memes about it. I mean, shout out to the comedy culture, though, because now any one of those guys can go on tour and get some money, man. And that's what it's about, man. Black people winning. So with that being said, that's how I felt about it, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. I feel like it took a lot of people, caught everybody by surprise, though. But the fact that it had as big of an impact on the culture as it did, I mean, I feel like that, okay, yeah, it was something for that moment, but it's more telling about everybody's real life. Like, they want to escape from their real life, like the real struggles that's at hand and things like that. So, I mean, it's easy to point like, oh, look at the celebrities, and I think this is something that's been going on since, for ages. Like, people more concerned about celebrity life than they are about their own life.
Oh, and,
like, they ready to go to bat to fight some, like, Beyonce or whoever, just saying whoever their favorite celebrity is, they ready to go to bat for them people, and you don't even know this person.
Don't even know them.
Yeah, so
that's just like the gang banging culture, though. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers rap Larry Hoover. You know what I'm saying? Lord Gino, man, these gang lords don't know y'all. You know what I'm saying? But y'all willing to die for this shit. Like, come on, man.
I mean, I think.
What is you thinking?
Even more now, like, is the gang culture even the same as it was when we were growing up? I feel like it's different now.
No.
Like, if you go talk to a young kid now, like, hey man, who is this? I don't know who that is.
Yeah, it's all about clicks now, man.
That's it. Hey man, I've been saying that for a while. It's about clicks. So
enough about the hood. What's up with this hoodie you got on, man?
Oh man, hey, college life.
Did you attend this college, man, or you
graduated? Graduated. Grandma State.
What year did you graduate, man?
2010, bro. 2010.
I'm gonna give you one more chance to tell the truth, man. Did you buy that shit off the internet, bro, or did you really attend it?
Oh yeah, I bought it off the internet, all right, but I graduated 2010, man. Grambling, Louisiana, boy.
Yeah, all 4 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So,
well, you graduated, so I would assume it had to be something like 4 years.
Yeah. No. Yeah. But no. Yeah. So, college, man. So, think about college, bro. I feel like college is a great experience. Like, especially if you can get away from home, get away from people that you know. That was one of the things that I wanted to do, is get away from. I didn't want to go to school with anybody I knew from Illinois. Like, I gotta get away, do something new, meet new people. But as you go through college and just go through life, as you get older, you realize, man, college to an extent is overrated. Yeah. I feel like, a lot of the professions that you go to get your degree in, you can learn on the job. Like, if somebody just takes the time to teach you, you can learn on the job. If you look before, we grew up, our parents and their parents, they had trades coming out of high school. You can get a trade in high school, become an electrician, become a plumber, become a mechanic. You just learn all that stuff in high school, come out, you get a good paying job, get a pension, and you retired, you set up for life. Now you got the game of college where you know you need to go to school for 4 years, and now a 4-year degree is starting to like, well, I need you to have a master's to do some stuff that you can teach me in a week, maybe a month, and I got it down packed. But certain jobs, I feel like you do need to go to college, like to become a doctor. Like, hey, look,
Oh yeah, for sure.
yeah, I need you to go sit down and I need you to learn everything you need to learn, though. But that college life, though, it's definitely an experience. I feel like there's nothing on earth that can really replicate that college life. Like people say, well, you got real life, but it's slightly different because you got that college life is like almost a safety net in the sense to the real world where you can go to school and you can learn about life because you're going to learn about life, like the ups and downs, the people you got to deal with, relationships, all that stuff. You can learn all that stuff while you're supposed to be learning.
Being independent.
Right, being independent, learning how to be independent, but still having that safety net that, hey, when school is out, I can go home to my people, or I can go home and, you know, I don't have to deal with the real world right away. So I feel like it's a nice bridge between the real world. Now, for some people, it's not for everybody. You know, some people can hit the ground running and, you know, just like, hey, I'm in life, I'm working, I'm making money, and I'm good. So some people don't need it. I feel like a lot of people do need to experience that college life, though.
They got a interesting fact out there. I believe it's 1 in every 4 black men will get their college degree. Did y'all know that?
Wow. Yeah.
No, that's some shit I just made up.
Okay, I was about to say, all right, hey.
No, but it's four black people in here right now. Y'all can't see the big homie on the 1s and 2s. Did you get a?
Nah, man. I didn't even go to college.
Big bro, did you get your? Damn, so I'm right then, huh? I ain't get mine either. Shit.
That's 25% every day.
But now,
Right.
going to the prison life, what college courses available and were you able to graduate if you wanted to?
Oh yeah, man. They and that's a upside to jail. And when you in there, it's like, man, ain't shit a upside. Or even when you on the outside looking in, never been, man. What the fuck? So I'm not saying if you can't
most of your opportunity.
Yeah, if you can't go to Graham and go to jail. No, I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? But they definitely have windows of opportunities for guys that want them. Some facilities don't have anything to offer, but there are some that, you know, that you can land in that offer college courses. You can get like I want to say like associates, but then they'll allow you to take like outside courses. So you know, if there's a college that will allow you to do I don't know what it's called because you don't have the internet in jail, but it's not coming anymore right now. But there are outside colleges, if they offer classes where you can take basically from home, they will allow the facility will allow you to do that. So
are there any prerequisites you need to have in order to take the course, or you just say I just want to sign up for it?
Oh no, you just say you want. As long as you have like your high school diploma or GED, you can say you want to sign up. They're gonna put you on the waiting list, and when they call you, it's time to go.
That's what's up. You can pick up a trade too, like you been an electrician and stuff like that, or
you can pick up certain trades. I'm not sure about being an electrician, but they have some custodial maintenance. I took an automotive class for a little while.
Okay.
That really wasn't my speed. Nails dirty as hell all the time. I'm really not that type of guy.
Gotcha.
But yeah, you know, it was all right.
So 4 years, man, college, man. How much debt did you get yourself into?
Oh boy,
man.
Oh boy.
So it wasn't as much as the original school I wanted to go to. My original school that I wanted to go to was University of Michigan. Like that was my dream school when I was a kid. And when I graduated in 2005, I was looking at the tuition at the University of Michigan, and it was close to $50,000. For a year. I was like, yeah, no, I need a plan B. And Grambling was plan B. So when I got to Grambling, I was able to get my out of state fees waived. So I was probably, by the time I was done, probably $12,000. So which wasn't bad. So yeah.
Because most people go to school, man, and get themselves lost in sauce.
Yeah, for sure.
And be in debt and can't find a job, man. Today, man, we live in an entrepreneurial world. So,
yeah,
man, you can make some money at the age of 8, 5, 6, however you want to get it, man, when you want to get it.
That's another reason why I say that college I don't think is necessary, because like you said, there's so many ways of you making money now, especially online and just even doing podcasts or just doing so many more options with the internet and things like that, the exposure that you can make money like you said, coming out of high school, you got kids making, that's not even out of elementary school yet, making money on YouTube or whatever. So the hustle is real out here for sure. So, I mean, it's just a matter of, finding where you fit. But I'm never going to knock somebody for going to educate yourself. Like take courses. Like even if you don't go get a 4-year degree, take courses to better yourself, to gain knowledge. Like especially on business and finances.
Right.
Are you utilizing the degree that you obtained?
Not right now. Not right now. I was into banking. So I got my degree in accounting. So I worked in the finance field for a few years, and right now I'm kind of taking a hiatus. But I'm not using it right now. But the knowledge that I gained is still being applied to everyday life. So.
Are you using it?
Yeah, no, for sure. Everyday life, absolutely.
Don't insult that man like that. Are you using it?
Sure.
Come on, man. Tell him, man. Tell him again, man.
Hey, man. When you got
What's wrong with you?
Hey, when you got a degree in accounting, man, you got to make sure you keep everything in order. So for sure.
Yeah.
Never mind him, man.
I mean,
he's never been to college. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know this boy.
Man, how do y'all feel about hookah lounges, man?
I've been. I like the ambiance.
Yeah,
man.
Sure. Yeah.
Hey, these
it's a
motherfuckers
vibe.
went to college.
I didn't graduate though, but I went.
I can't use big words. All I know is and, but, and what.
Yeah.
So it was that's
Podcast,
Right.
music video. These are the only words. Words.
Speaking this lingo there, right, for sure.
Yeah.
I know hookah lounges are dope. Like you said, the aesthetics, the vibe for sure. Like there's some of them that are trash. Like you go in there, the lights are bright. Like no, I like the ones that you got the nice deep seats where you can kind of sit back. Music is playing. Nice dim lights. But I mean, it's not my cup of tea. I mean, I'll go to enjoy it with with some people, but I'm not a hookah smoker by no means.
Man, that shit is strong, man. That shit is too strong for me, man. They can have it. But you can bring your own bottle. So that's where they got me back in there. So shout out to all the hookah lounges, man. You might see me soon.
Oh, man. How many hookah lounges you been to?
Just 2, man. And it was a 50-50. One was great and the other one wasn't.
Wow.
Pig.
What made it bad? What made it bad?
The lights were too damn bright. People were trying to charge for unnecessary shit.
Charging for a cup of ice.
Hey, look, man, this person ain't on a hookah, but you still want to charge them. Okay, I see what's going on. Yeah. But that's how I feel about the hookah lounges, man. And we just throwing shit out in the air, man. This is actually the episode about nothing, man. And the thing about the episodes about nothing is, man, Seinfeld was like a beautiful show, and it was a show about nothing.
Yeah.
So with that being said, what y'all want to talk about, man?
So
how y'all feel about the music scene, man? The women are taking over right now.
Yeah.
This is the land for the women right now.
Man, I don't even indulge in. It's crazy, bro. Like since I've been home, I don't really I listen to music, but I kind of listen to the people that I fucked with before jail. So your Futures and Lil Wayne's and shit like that. But there's too many new artists to keep up with. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm for it, right? Get your bag, but it's just too much for me to keep up with. I don't give a damn, G. Like I'm trying to get a bag.
Let me ask you something real quick. How were you able to listen to music in the joint? How was that?
So on my first bit, man, these motherfuckers had the nerve to be selling a Walkman, G.
Whoa.
And then they was charging motherfuckers $50 for it.
What year was the first bit so people know?
2013 to 2016. $90 for a Jay-Z tape. A tape, G. What the fuck? I need to make some cassette tapes. But since then, they kind of upgraded a little bit. They got a tablet now. You can stream certain artists. So that's that's cool.
How do you think music has affected the culture? Like, so with the music that's going on right now, how do you think it's affecting the culture?
It's killing the culture, bro. If you listen to the mainstream artists, we're not gonna throw none of these ladies out there, man. I'm not throwing none of these ladies' names out there. But if you listen to the mainstream artists, it's basically show your ass, fuck for some money, and suck some real decent. So now your kids is listening to this, and this is what is becoming repetitive in their heads.
Oh, for sure.
And for the young ladies, man, golly, man, this is not gonna be good, bro. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yeah,
See, all that music, my bad, man. To piggyback off what you said, right? So like that's facts. These women are talking about pussies. You know what I'm saying? So now these young girls, that's what they know. They want to fuck or sell some pussy. And the flip side to that is the black boys, the black young men, they hearing all this rah-rah and this gun talk, and they want to go out in the streets and mimic what they heard in those lyrics. I can remember being a teenager in high school, and I had a group of friends, and when I knew we was on bullshit, we would listen to that type of music.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? To get us amped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's a real thing. Like I experienced that myself.
And then you realize that a lot of the artists, what they rap about, they don't even do in their private life. And
Right.
you feel like, yeah, right. And then you find out,
Sent
like,
you
wow.
clean the fuck off. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
Sent me clean the fuck off.
Like, wait a minute, you never did what? Like, man, like, dude.
This man is married, and he said he fucked too. He didn't do any of that. He fucked his wife at night.
Exactly, right, yeah. So I know you're a music guy, Kev. So, and I know you talk heavy on Big L, bro. So, man. Yeah, I know that's your guy, man. So, I know I'm a lyricist. Like, I like listening to people that have something to say, that have lyrics, man. Like, who y'all think some of the real lyricists are now? Because I know it's slim pickings right now. Because a lot of the content, a lot of people aren't really using, the metaphors as much or really saying much.
Freddie Gibbs, Benny the Butcher, Conway. That's my
The
East
Hookah
Coast.
Zelda,
They
J. Cole.
Yeah, J. Cole for sure. Yeah.
Man, Icewear Vessel.
That man is not a lyricist, bro.
But you got to think, bro. In this time of day, he's kind of talking about something. It ain't no blah blah. It no bullshit. Yeah. I mean, he talking what he know. That's just what's on my hit list right now. Larry June, you know what I'm saying? He's on the hit list right now. Good music, man, is what I'm vibing with at the moment. Back in the day, if we was talking about 2010, 2011, man, I would have said Wiz was going crazy.
Yeah.
Mac Miller was going crazy.
Mac Miller, yeah. R.I.P. Mac.
Man, shit. So that was a different whole wave of Wale. He was going crazy.
Yeah.
Man, that was a different wave, man. So 2024, we here.
I got this guy that may be under the radar, man. This dude is, to me, cold as hell, and I'm going to butcher this man's name. His first name is Toby. His last name is Nigga. Oh my God.
Yeah. He's nice.
His energy.
Yeah, he's nice.
And then he like,
is he like a Jordan Lucas?
No, he's different.
He incorporates his
I heard
family.
somebody call his music angry church music. Like I heard somebody call it that. It's called, like, they say he's angry church music though, but he's very talented in the way he delivers his bars for sure.
Yeah, I like bro.
Yeah, he got into a little, issues with he and his wife. Like, I just kind of heard about, like, wow, but I'm not gonna talk about that. But I just heard he got into some stuff with he and his wife though, like recently.
Man, I was just talking to my homegirl yesterday about the club life, man. Like, I used to club a lot, and I noticed, man, like, it was a negative energy in those clubs, man. And now that we talking about music, I think it's because of the music that was played. But what's bad about it is you have people that's going to college to be, let's just say, for instance, you got a person at the club just celebrating a hard week of work, you know what I'm saying, finishing that. So you got a doctor in the club, you got a dentist in the club, you got a veterinarian in the club, you got a pastor in the club, a deacon, you know how they get down. But anyway, and then you got a thug that ain't got nothing going on in the club with them, and then this music comes about, you know what I'm saying, and it's influencing that person to tear your whole life up, man. So with that being said, man, I kind of stopped clubbing, man, because the music, the atmosphere, you're not there to find out about God. You there to fuck some hoes or get a trick. So I stopped clubbing for that reason.
Yeah, that club culture in this last year, so I do security, so I'm with a lot of people, and I'm in and out of these clubs, and it's a culture in itself. It's a subculture in itself for sure, because everybody knows everybody. You can go to one club like, oh man, how you doing? They're like, man, y'all know, like, it's the same repetitive thing week after week.
Yeah, same people, Friday, different place. Yeah,
absolutely.
I be noticing that. Yeah,
people go out Friday, go out Saturday, and then get up and then go to day parties on Sunday, and then they recuperate Sunday night so they can be ready for work on Monday. Yeah. It's the same cycles, and it's kind of sad in a sense, but I mean, I get why some people could do it. Like, hey, it's a release. I'm able to kind of get out of my body, I guess, for a sense. But I've always been that person. Like, why would you want to get out of your body? Then that means that you're trying to put something else, and your mental state is messed up. So it's a lot that goes into it, though. But I mean, I've never been a clubber. Like, I've never seen the fun or the benefit in it, having to always look over your shoulder and stuff like that. So, but it's definitely a subculture for sure.
Well, Jimmy's Gentleman Club used to be my living room. That used to be my goddamn living room.
It's about my living room,
And
bro.
I was out of my body. Let me
Yeah.
tell y'all right now.
At
I
a
was
point
out
in
of
his
my body.
life, for sure it was.
I know you ain't gotta tell me, bro.
I'm a strip club veteran, and I need the hat.
You pay a few light bills in there.
Man, come on. And they called it spirits, and I was drinking all the spirits.
Mm.
And it brought something upon me that
Except for the pond me.
Hey, just leave this tidbit with you. Plant a watermelon seed, you go get a watermelon.
we fall down,
Yes.
but we get up.
Let him use ya.
Come on now. Yeah.
How y'all feel about relationships, man? Just, you know, the dating scene.
Man.
Dating scene is fucked up, man.
Yeah,
What's fucked up
I would
about
say the dating scene is a little tougher now, for sure. Like, with just so many people having different viewpoints now. Like, with I don't know, it's just the viewpoints of everybody. Just everybody thinks different now. So whereas back in the days, like, yeah, you may have 1 or 2 people that thought differently, but the consensus kind of thought the same. But now it's just so much parity in the dating scene, and then even, you know, the gender roles, I guess, if you believe in that stuff, you know, I think they're misconstrued. So, you know, a guy may feel a certain way, but the female feels a completely different way, or so I think it's tougher, but not to say you can't find somebody out there. But when you find somebody, you stick with them.
Social media is fucking the dating scene up. If you think that you finna play a bitch, she gonna get your ass back because she got about 75 niggas in the messenger already waiting on her, man. And they all gonna trick off on her.
And niggas be so thirsty, bro. Like, I'm saying, like, whatever happened to playing it cool? And you know what I'm saying?
Get
like,
yourself in the screen, young man. You gotta move over to the right. Get yourself.
Whatever happened with just playing it cool and you know what I'm saying? Just filling somebody out. Like, these niggas be so quick. I'll eat your butt in the dough. Like, damn, G. You know what I'm saying?
You know, hey, all they trying to do is set themselves apart, because you got to think from the second a girl becomes, let's say, at a certain age, she has multiple guys trying to get at her. So, like, every day, all day, they're getting hit on by different guys. So, guys say, I got to do something different. I guess. I don't know. If that's your thing, that's your thing, bro. Hey, look.
Eating butt is something different.
Hey, doing something strange for a piece of change, man. So.
Eating groceries with no link card, man. Come on.
Your ass better get a hepatitis shot.
Using credit cards for that.
Your ass better get a hepatitis B shot weekly. Fuck you, talking about.
He said use a credit card, get the 5%.
Get cash rewards, right?
Hell no, man. But nah, bro, the dating scene is bad, man. It's not like the 60s, 70s, or 80s. You got to think these people ain't even have social media. Yeah, even if you want to cheat, you didn't even know how. You know what I'm saying?
You had to go out your way to go to.
Now you got locations on the phone. Man, stop it.
Yeah, no. I mean, but like I said, once you find somebody that you can really trust, you can vibe with, man, like, make it work. Make it work, man, because guaranteed the grass ain't green on the other side, boy. Go over there and think, oh, look at this grass is green. Find out it's artificial turf, bro. So,
man, and everybody broke. Yeah. Everybody fucking broke. Yeah. That's the first thing they ask for is money. Yeah. You ain't got your own money.
Now, the wild part is of being a broke person and then looking for somebody with money and find out they broke. Like, bro, we in the same boat. Like, how you gonna be mad at me for not having money? You broke. Like, man. So you got broke people having grandeurs of, you know, being rich, thinking they rich. Like, look, you don't even have a car and you don't have this and that, but you want your partner to have this and that. So, man, work on yourself first.
Yeah. 2024, man, work on yourself. And don't be scared to be lonely, man. That's the problem, man. We in a different type of time where everybody hollering in the press, man.
People don't want to be by themselves.
Man, don't nobody want to be by themselves, man. So they create an image on social media, and you're allowed to do that, man. But when you turn off that phone or that phone die because you ain't charged your battery, you are you.
Or you wipe that makeup off. You are you. So.
Oh, man. We ain't talking about the makeup, man. That's a whole different thing, man. Come on.
Makeup is beautiful, man. I fuck with a lady that puts on eyelashes, nails, the wig.
See, he must not have seen the movie I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker.
Nah, I definitely ain't seen that, bro.
Oh, that's a much.
Nah, but I know a nigga from a man if that's where you going.
No, man, it was a woman.
She was a female. She
fake wig, no leg,
right?
No titties, no ass, man.
Everything was fake. Yeah.
Shout out to the Wayans brothers, man.
No, hey, for shout out for them for sure.
Speaking of the Wayans brothers, man, we thinking about another movie, man?
Yeah, for sure. I'm always thinking about a different movie, bro. So it's just a matter of just sitting down and writing,
Right.
coming up with concepts, bro. That first movie we did, 10K Cash Out on YouTube, man. Check it out. I felt like, we did a good job for what it was. Our first movie for sure.
What was your role in that movie?
I was I played basketball. I was the corny dude that was with the
Damn.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The man shaved his beard for that role.
Yeah. I went all in for the role for sure. Walking around with the shorts on and all that.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, no, we had a good time with it. The creative process was something we had been talking about for a couple of years, and then just one day we was like, man, let's just do it.
Man, I was coming over to this dude's house, man, and I'm not a big TV dude, man. I don't really get lost in the sauce with the TV world. I ain't never seen Power. I ain't never seen no Empire. I ain't never seen no Love and Hip Hop, no none of this. So I'm coming over to this guy's house, and he watching this Tubi stuff, man, and I'm like, yo, what is this, man? It's acting is bullshit. Camera quality ain't all the part. I'm like, yo, bro, if they doing this, we can do it. And I said that for probably like a year.
Yeah.
I think it was, and then and the time just can't happen, man. Cause you went on your hiatus with the job.
Yeah, for sure.
I said, man, I'm ready, and man, it's just the rest was history, man. 10K Cash Out, man. YouTube.
Did you do any writing on that?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
We sat down and we.
So this
we
is not gonna be like a Ice Cube, Ricky Smiley. We're not gonna see none of that going on in the future between y'all.
Nah.
Okay.
It's more like a Ice Cube, DJ Pooh type of thing where they wrote Friday together type thing.
Yeah,
So
yeah. More movies on the way, man.
I know,
It
for
was
sure.
time consuming, man. I remember you was telling me that Ice Cube. You seen something from Ice Cube where he said that if you write a page of a script, that page equals a minute.
Yeah.
Man, dude, that helped the nigga a lot, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like you definitely, I feel like with anything, overplan, overwrite, and you could always cut, and then you could always add too. So if let's say you have a half a page, you can always improv some of that, like kind of. And I always think like use a script as a guide, saying like, hey, this is what we want to accomplish in this scene, making sure we accomplish with this scene, but you make it your own. Like I would never tell somebody like, hey, you got to read it just like this. Don't deviate from like no, like make it your own. You gotta, my homegirl Farron in the role that I gave her. Her character was supposed to be a ghetto chick. She was like, nah, that doesn't fit me. So she completely flipped the script and made it more like a gold digger, and it worked for her. And I felt like it worked for that scene. So I was like, man, make the role yours. Be that character. But yeah, no, I definitely want to do some more stuff. I have a bunch of ideas up there. So, we just need to sit down and just put it on paper, pen to paper.
I never want to play a role so good that I get typecasted. Like Macaulay Culkin.
Oh, for sure.
Dude is a Home Alone dude.
Jaleel White. Steve
Urkel.
Urkel. Yeah.
I never want to play a role that good, G.
I mean, hey, look, you about to be synonymous with one character real soon.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Yeah.
It's coming real soon, man. Swanson activated.
Yeah.
Get it on the way, man. Y'all ever seen me in a suit? Y'all want to see me in a suit? 10K Cash Out, man. This is what you can do when you got your own show. You can promote your shit.
Talk your shit.
I mean, don't be surprised you see this man downtown preaching on the middle of Michigan Avenue as a character.
Come on now. On the way.
Swanson activated.
Yeah. All right.
But you working on any new music or anything, or?
You know what, man? The music scene's so fucked up right now that I have not been working on no music. But I got a lot of.
I know you got some stuff in the vault now.
Yeah, I got a lot of unreleased music, man. Right now, I'm just focusing on the podcast.
Okay.
That's more my wave right now. That's more of the wave. So no, I'm not really working on no music, but music is a passion, man. I do it regardless if I get paid or not. So anybody ever got a beat for me, man? I got the rhymes. Still on it, man.
All right. What you got going on?
A lot of drug dealing, prostitution. Nah, man. I'm actually just the podcast right now. My thing is, just credit game. Just trying to soak up as much as I can. Outside of those two things, that's pretty much the move for me.
Trying to have in the movie?
The possibilities are endless. We'll see. You know what I'm saying?
That sounds scripted as hell.
The possibilities are
endless.
Right. See, he is acting more right now.
Every kiss begin with K something.
You never know. You know what the future holds.
All right.
But
man.
credit, man, really, man, y'all want to get that A1 credit score, man. Pay your bills and get a lot of credit. Don't get a lot of credit cards, just get a lot of credit. You know what I'm saying? I say maybe. Go ahead.
Yeah, a thick credit file is key, right? Because a lot of people see a 800 or a 750 and be like, "Oh, my credit score is good," but it's about 10% of your credit is the mixture. So that's a auto loan, paying your rent, mortgage, credit card. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So take that into consideration too.
How you feel about investing?
It depends on what I'm investing in.
It is.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Man, we went on a goddamn 4-year hiatus. I like that word. That's the word.
You learned that word now. So like, I went to college. I used a hiatus.
Yeah. Use that word 4 times. Tell us about your hiatus.
No, shit, man. You know, it is what it is, man.
But tell us about the hiatus you went on.
Yeah.
Well, we went on the juice, man. I was a juice man, man. They know who I am, man. Bottle popping, face everywhere, man. Shout out my boy. He said I don't say his name enough. Back in the day, he didn't want to be known or nothing like that. He's like one of the big timers and shit. Slim and them. But shout out Tyrell, man, my boy CEO.
Shout out Roger Julian Turner. New day.
Yeah,
Go ahead, though.
New day. Tyrell, man, he put me right in the game, man. If that's something, that's a dude to invest in, man. Because matter of fact, before the juice, we did the peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah.
And that man, we were slanging peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and it was working, man. I mean, dude, his ideas are endless. An innovator, man, a creator, dude. He is the wave. So, man, like I was saying, the juice, man, beautiful thing to invest in, man. Dude kept me out of work for about 4-5 years, man, fucking with him on that juice shit.
Hey, when they say you was coming out the trunk with it, you was literally coming masterpiece style, coming out the trunk with it.
Yeah,
for
man.
Sure.
I hit the ground running. Internet is cool, but man, if you touch down with the streets, I remember Nas said, "Keep your ears to the streets, you never lose, man." And I think that was on Stillmatic, I believe. Yeah, Stillmatic. He said, "Keep your ears to the streets, you never lose." So, man, I went dead to the streets, bro, and I was selling shit out the trunk. And probably the worst neighborhoods and some good neighborhoods too, but man, it worked, G. And then I took that shit to the internet, and then it was like a domino effect. Because once you put your work in, the universe will see you putting the work in, or whatever you believe in, God will see you putting the work in, and then that'll meet you halfway. So you doing 50%, the universe will do 50%, you're going to get 100%, if not more. I guaranteed, man, y'all are talking to a regular person right now, and I seen the other side, bro. I was making money while I was sleeping. It's a beautiful thing, man.
No, for sure. You definitely, you sow that seed, you got to work it. Like, nobody's ever put a seed in the ground and never tended to it, never watered it, never wait and, made sure that there was no debris in it so it could grow. So if you're going to invest in yourself or plan this, you want to do something, you got to work it. You can't ask for something and not be prepared for it. Yeah.
One thing that Katt Williams said was, he said, "Dude, I invested in myself because why would somebody want to invest in me and I ain't putting no money up on myself?" So, man, that is really the prime example, bro, because you'll have a lot of kids nowadays, they say, "Hey, be my manager," or "Hey, I'm the hottest out here." Bro, what you got out, though? You ain't got nothing out, so you're not proving to me that you the hottest. What you proving to me is that you can, okay, you got Balenciaga shoes on. Dude, that shit could have went to a music video.
For sure.
That shit could have went to a decent studio. They could have went to anything, man. Fuck the clothes, man. Put the money behind what you love. If you really find your passion, it's not going to be work. And if you make money off of your passion, you will begin to see what the hell I'm talking about, man. You do not have to slave for these people. You do not have to wake up at the wee hours in the morning and go to work, man. You can really find your passion and create some goddamn revenue.
Yeah, no, priorities for sure. If you don't, your priorities out of whack. I mean, a lot of times you can see when people like, their priorities are not in line. Like, so definitely get your priorities in order. Like,
some people just don't know no better, bro. Because a lot of people, bro, the saying "you can lead a horse to water, but I can't make them drink" is so true. I can give somebody the game,
for sure,
step by step, bro, and they will not do it. They just want the end result. All they see is an 837 credit score. All they see is a Porsche outside. All they see is a Maserati. They want that. They don't want to do the work, bro.
Part of an environment, though, for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like, and I think we talked about this about older parents, younger parents, and stuff like that. But just having somebody older in your life that has more life experience, and actually not saying that you gotta take everything they say word for word and apply it to your life, but there's lessons that you can learn, and from an older person, somebody that's lived life, seen a bunch of things. If they're telling you something, there's something you can apply to your life. Like, you know what, I might need to slow down. Okay, I need to focus on my dream. Like, let me focus on business right now, so in the next 5 to 6 years, I can live the way I want to live. Like, sometimes you got to take a step back and, to move forward. But I feel like a lot of kids nowadays, they don't have those role models or those grandparents that have lived enough life to pass down that knowledge that they need to, hey, look, baby, you see, all your friends may have, the Balenciagas, this, that, and the third, but that stuff's not going to last. If you focus on yourself, get your stuff together, get your foundation straight, no matter what happens, you're going to always have that foundation to fall back on. So, but I feel like,
think about it, man. Right now, if a 35-year-old had a 16-year-old son, 15-year-old son, she can become a grandmother at the age of 36, 35.
It's true. And it happens. It happens, yeah.
That young lady still want to go to the club.
Going to the club with your kids is wild to me. that is all. You got the daughter, mother, and grandmother all in the club together. Like that, that's wild to me. But I mean, it's a generational thing, though, unfortunately. So, but I mean, I'm not saying it's all bad. I mean,
it ain't bad, but shit,
it's not the best look in the world, though.
If that 36-year-old grandmother ain't knowledgeable, it's gonna be some fucked up shit going on around here.
And I think that's the thing too. Like, I'll never knock a person for having a kid young, because there's a lot of great people that have come from having having kids young and things of that nature. But I feel like when you're young and you have a kid and you never grow up, and you stay in a child's place, and you're not trying to better yourself and be a parent and gain knowledge and stuff like that, then I feel like that's when it becomes an issue, though. But those that do have a kid young and they're actually trying to better themselves and stuff like that, and they're growing, like, man, much respect to you all for sure.
Right. Hell yeah. With that being said, could you pass me that bottle of brown liquid?
Yeah, that spirit, that brown spirit.
Yeah. This is a little quick intermission. With that being said, I'm going to sing a song that I just made up right now. Hennessy, get into me, warm me up.
In my cup.
The best part of waking up, Hennessy in my cup.
I don't think you should drink, cuz.
I think too late. Hey, what Katt Williams said, this is a smooth cognac. It doesn't taste like wood in the mouth. Like, I ain't never drunk no cognac that tastes like wood, bro.
Hey, what do you say? Dennis has been full of whip paint. And I know it. They're like, Dennis the Menace, boy. Childhood classic.
Hey, can I ask you something about the joint, man? When you got out the joint, did you hit the ground running, like, with ideas? Or how was that for you, man? Like, how does it feel getting out the joint, bro? Are you trying to play, like, catch up? Or are you trying to keep up with the Joneses? How was that for you?
Yeah, so while I was in there, I just kind of utilized some of that time to think of ideas and write down plans and blueprints for what I would do when I came home. And since I've been home, sometimes I have those moments where I want to play catch up, but then I'm thinking too, like, okay, so I'm still in a compromising situation currently. So I'm in a position where I see two sides, right? So I see a group of guys that have recently come home as well, and they trying to keep up with the Joneses. You know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing them blow through money, and I'm like, damn, that's just not me anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm serious about chasing credit and doing these things, because I know that a good credit score, self-discipline will pay off in the long run. I have 2 kids, and I want to show them that if you ever fall or fuck up, in spite of what anybody else thinks about you, you can still be great. So the best way for me to show them that is for me to show them that. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, I'm not really trying to catch up with any waves right now. Social media, music, like I'm cool on that. There are more important things that I have to accomplish.
Cool. Hey, did you ever see somebody leave and come back?
Yeah, me fucking talking about. Nah, you. I saw myself walk right out that front gate, motherfucker.
Man.
And 12 months later, I walk right the fuck back in them. I'm damn, G, what the fuck?
Literally.
Nah, but while I was there, yeah, you see situations like that. Matter of fact, what's crazy is, man, I had a roommate. He left, went home. The facility I was at, which was Pontiac Farm, ended up getting condemned. They closed this motherfucker down and shipped like 180 guys out that night. So I ended up going to a different facility. I get to this facility a couple months later. The same roommate I had when I was at Pontiac Farm was my roommate here.
Wow.
Oh, man, what the hell? But this was my homie. We was cool. We was jamming. He got a good heart, just super duper king crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that was time for me to, talk and for us to like think of other things that we can do outside of gang bang. I'm not a gang banger, never have been. I'm just, when I say we, I'm just talking about him. You know what I'm saying?
With him, you was riding with him together. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to show him like, man, look, you can do this. Or we, you know what I'm saying? This is what we, just shit to look forward to on a positive aspect. And I speak to him often. He's home now, I'm home now, man. And I know gang banging is in his heart, but the nigga keeping a job, you know what I'm saying? He's staying out the way. So I'm like, man, I hope those conversations that we did have, you know what I'm saying, are everlasting. You know what I'm saying?
It kind of goes to what I was saying earlier. It's like having somebody that has some wisdom or some knowledge that can speak to you, pass it down, and then you actually been receptive of it. Because he could have easily just listened to you like, yeah, whatever, man. He don't know what he's talking about.
But I think God sat him in the room with me
for sure,
so that we can, because this was my everyday conversation. You know what I'm saying? With whoever I came across, man. Look, credit. This, and when you speak about the universe is real, right? Because I was on a chase. I was on a chase in there, so I'm reading books, bro. If I wasn't in jail, I wouldn't be reading half the books I fucking read, bro. But I read one book, and now I'm like, okay, I'm thirsty for more knowledge. And when I meet new people, everybody want to get a feel out for you, man. This is what I'm on.
Yep.
And look, I done jumped in another group with guys who got this book or that book. You know what I'm saying? That's putting more knowledge on my brain. So I'm saying all that to say, maybe God sat him in the room with me. For a reason, and I believe so, because he was so gang banged out. But now, okay, we speaking about positive shit every day in this room. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Nobody's gonna change overnight, but maybe it took those few months, you know what I'm saying, of us rotating every day to change just a little something in him. And as I'm speaking to him, I'm speaking to myself. You know what I'm saying? Stay positive, stay out the way, shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm a firm believer in time and place, and I believe that God is always talking to us, and a lot of times we're always so busy doing our own thing that we never listen.
True.
And he's like, hey, look, I need you to do this. You don't do it. And then he got to put you in a situation where you have to, hey, look, I need you to go sit down. You go to jail, sit down. I'm going to watch you while you in there, but go sit down. And what you do, like you said, you started reading stuff you probably wouldn't have done before. You had conversations and things that have bettered your life, but could have been avoided if we just took the time to be by ourselves, calm down, don't need everybody in your ear, and just let him talk to you. But everybody has their own priorities, everybody's busy, so it's just I feel like you always got to have time to just kind of just be quiet, have quiet. A lot of times I love music, but it's a lot of times I'll ride in the car, I wouldn't be playing anything. It'll just be silent in the car, and just to have thoughts, just to hear clearly, because when you always got stuff in your ear, whether it's music or whatever, it's always getting into your subconscious. It's always going to get into your ear, and it's always going to affect the way you think. So sometimes to kind of just clear that out, you just got to be silent sometimes.
Yeah, man.
I tell you what, I do be embarrassed, speaking about the jail situation. But what I will say though is, I'm much grateful to God for sitting me in that cell for 6 years. I take that any day over being dead. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Because I still have an opportunity to change. You know what I'm saying? I still have an opportunity to grow. So I'm grateful for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
And anybody coming up out that situation, man, don't be embarrassed. You made a poor decision. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Move forward.
Yeah, there's always positive in a negative situation, and that was a negative situation, but you found your positives. A lot of people can't see it like that, where how do I just say, hey, I want to, I'm in jail, man. It's the worst ever, man. F this person, F that person, and it's just F everybody. and you never grow. Like you said, you don't take the opportunity to sit down and read and reflect on what I could have done different in my life. You want to be upset with everybody. Get out of jail, you upset with everybody. Somebody step on your Puma, like Chris Rock said, step on your Puma, you run to shoot the club up. Like you gotta, you gotta look at the positive. Like you said, I could be dead. I could be in a worse situation. I could be a paraplegic, for those that don't know, paralyzed.
I feel like you were talking to me about that.
My fault. You could be paralyzed and in the bed, don't boo-booing on yourself. But I'm just saying, you find the positives in your situations, man, and make the most of it. Focus on that, man, and everything will be all right, man.
And another positive too, real quick, is when you in situations. Just make this real quick. When you in situations like that, and you have friends or brothers like Kevo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and he's not the only one. New Day, you know what I'm saying? Keith. When you have friends like that that are doing positive, it gives you hope.
Yeah.
Okay, bro out there taking care of the business. Bro doing this. Okay, bro doing that. All right, cool. You know what I'm saying? It gives you something for it to look forward to once you get up out that jam. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you just need somebody that's close to you and see them doing it. I can do it. If I know if that person doing it, I know I can do it for sure. Especially if he doing it. So yeah.
Hey, that's how it was when I applied for that link card. Cause nigga come to my crib talking about some. I'm gonna sell you some link. I'm like, no, this nigga got it. And I had got it for a year, man. I want to thank Donald Trump for giving that to me. And it was no rush on what you were saying, because all I was gonna say was that one time I took a shit and I was sweating like a motherfucker, man.
You everywhere, man. Link, Dookie, what the fuck, bro? What you got going on, man? Links. Damn.
Man, but that's that's the thing about true friendships, though. You realize who your real friends are when you get in the midst of situations, and they said that you got. I heard a guy say it recently. He was like, you got those 6 o'clock friends, the people that you can talk to before 6 p.m. And then after 6 p.m., I got my family, this, that, third. But you got that person you can call at 3 a.m. Hey, what's going on? Everything good? You can call that person and hey, if I call them, they're going to come through for me, man. And you realize, as you get older, who's really for you. Those I'm perfectly fine with being by myself. I don't need friends, but I'm blessed to have people like Kev and some other people in my life that I don't have to speak to every day. But when we talk, it's we never missed a beat. And I know hey, bro, you help me out with something right quick. Okay, I got you. So I've been blessed to have people like that. But those things grow naturally. I don't try to force a situation. Hey,
I want to ask this to the viewers, man. Sorry for cutting you off. I want to ask this to the viewers real quick. Look in your phone. How many contacts do you have? How many of those contacts will pick up the phone for you when you call them?
On that thing.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say about that. High Class Individuals, Season 1, Episode 5.
We here.
Yes, sir.
We here.
We here. We had special guest, D. Koya. Let's give it up for the engineer, Big Jake.
Oh, yeah. All right. Thank you, Jay.
Happy New Year, y'all. 2024, we here. We out.